My name is Missy Burton, and I'm the artist. And this is my other half, Gregg Young, who is the creator of the app, the Sana app. So, as you all may know, we are the owners of Sunny House Fine Art Gallery, and we are where art meets technology. And this is our first project together where we had art meets technology. I'm a photographer, and Greg is a developer. And so I've been working on this body of work for the Dynasty story for about 2.5 years. I partnered with Jay Lachey, who happens to also be Awkwafina in the story, to help me weave the historical accuracy into the story, okay? And so as I was working on these portraits and developing the story with Jay Lachey, I started to see everything kind of come to life. And I also had people like my little cousin here, Nunu, with the red mask on, and my girlfriend Choke over here with the white mask on. People like them helped me bring this story together. Black Page is Dada. Awkwafina, as you can see, is Jay Lachey. Everybody bodied their portrait. And the reason why they did it is because they felt the story and they embraced what the story stood for. This is a story about freedom, but it's also a story about the black woman being God. Nobody gets here except through us, period. And although we know that with the legacy of the dynasty, that men were involved, because had there not been men, there would be no dynasty. It was more important for me to show the strength of the women and how no matter what they went through, they continued to push their legacy forward. For example, Abba, who was portrayed by Choke, was married. She was brutally raped by her owner regularly, but she had a husband. So what we know for a fact about Abba is what you ain't finna do is mess with her family. Because the day that she gave birth to baby Nunu, who was portrayed by my little cousin Asia here, when she gave birth to Nunu, the master immediately realized, oh shit, that's not my baby. Baby too chocolate. And immediately ordered the death of Abba's husband. So, what did Abba do? She waited until everybody was asleep. She reached under the mattress and got that machete. And did she go kill Master? No. She chose to hit him in his pocket. She chose to hit him where it hurt. That's what would be memorable. That's what would push her baby's legacy forward. She knew she would be killed for it. But it was worth it for her to avenge her own legacy and see to it that her daughter pushed forward. You will see that strength in each subsequent generation. And then I tie it all back around on this side with the echoes of the past, which are essentially stories that we tell about each other. The stories that we remember about our grandmothers and our aunts and our uncles. These are the things that keep our ancestors alive. It's the stories. And that's what the Echo Hall is about. It's about those stories that the women told about each other to keep the ancestry vibrant and the legacy alive. I also want to make sure that you guys visit the artifacts case here, because in this case, there are several artifacts from each woman. That stick over there on the wall is Dada's walking stick. Dada poked fires with the stick. She hit dogs with the stick to keep them off the kids. She walked with the stick, and sometimes she threatened to hit the kids with the stick. But most of the time when she hit the kids, it was with a switch. But also I'd like to call your attention to this wall where you see Awkwafina's shield and spear. This piece was created by artist Jay Lachey as well. And if you will take a look at her artist statement, you will see how important that spear and shield are to the legacy, as Awkwafina holds it as the first generation, as does Ashanti in the 7th generation. At this time, I would like to introduce my amazing husband, who I couldn't have done none of this without, because without him, it's just images. And although I know my images are dope, the augmented reality takes it to the next level. That's what brings the story out. So I have to introduce you guys to Gregg Young.
So, you know, pictures can speak 1,000 words. You can look at it, but there's nothing like bringing something to life. And through the Sana app, which Sana is Swahili for art, because this is all art, I augment each of the characters of the Dynasty to speak to you and tell their story as if you were standing in front of them and they were talking to you. So it's a different experience. You'll get immersed in the stories from each of the women. The brochures that are on the wall, you can take those with you and you can scan them with the Sana app at home and actually watch the stories come to life in private. So that's just a little bonus that you can take with you and still enjoy the story of the Dynasty. The app is on the Play Store and the Google App Store and the Google Play Store. There are QR codes on the wall here for you to scan, so you can download the app and go through, scan the images, and listen to each of the characters talk to you about their story.
And tell everybody about the show.
Yes.
Because we want everybody to hear the story. That's awesome, right?
Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. We really appreciate all of you. Thank you very much.
How long will the exhibit be there?
This will be up through June the 12th. Now we're super excited because the museum has invited us to have this beautiful space. Jennifer Cowley is the curator. There she is. Jennifer Cowley is right here. The one with the dope boots.
Yes.
She is our curator. We certainly appreciate all of the hard. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went on these walls the last week. But this building, if you haven't had an opportunity, please go through it. It is absolutely beautiful. There's so much history here. And if you have not dropped some money in that box, please do so, because the museum thrives on donations. And this is our place, y'all. The African American Museum of Dallas is one of 5, I think, in the nation. And y'all need to make sure that this is the place when people come to visit Dallas. So please drop money in the donation box if you haven't already done so. Thank you all so much.